A lot of stories right there from the domestic scene. We'll talk about it and, of course, give you the results of games played and a whole lot more on Sports Tonight. Join us again. All right, thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to switch gears now. But even as we switch gears, we'll continue to update you with the result of that game currently going on. Let's just do that once again very quickly. The game at the Arena Corinthians in Sao Paulo. It's about 5 minutes plus added time left to play, and it is still Nigeria trailing Germany by a goal to nil. Lucas Klosterman with the goal in the 9th minute. And that's how it is at the moment. It is still Nigeria trying to find that much-needed equalizer to take this game to extra time and probably maybe win it at extra time. But at the moment, we have to find a way to get the goal to tie up this game and then keep us in running for the finals against Brazil. Earlier on today, guys, Brazil annihilated Honduras 6-0. It looks like the Brazilians are leaving the best for the last. They've never won Olympic gold before, but now they can smell it. 6-0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against Honduras. One-way traffic.
The usual suspects, Neymar, Gabriel Jesus, got on the score sheet, and I mean, they were just in the mood for it. They were just, at the end of the first half, it was already 4 goals, and they were just pummeling their opponents. They really want this. That's why Neymar didn't go for the Copa America, kept him for this, kept him fresh, and it looks like it's going to work. And, you know, from the first half that we saw, the Brazilians were booing the Germans because they still remember the humiliation they suffered
7-1
from the Germans. And I'm sure they would really love to play us and play, even though they have an history with Nigeria as well. That's just an aside. We'll see how everything turns out, but I mean, you don't want to bet against Brazil. They're gradually coming into form. And I remember what you said when the group stage started, that look, discounting us what is happening in the group stages, because some teams just tend to know, improve game by game, and Brazil has just shown us that.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever the outcome of the game, Nigeria still has a chance to pick a medal. In our usual way, we will find a way to make the medal very, very colorful. But then Brazil are smelling gold right now. You think anybody can stop Brazil now? 6-0. I mean, and you've seen the progression. After failing to score in their first 2 games, they hammered Denmark 4 in their last group game. Beat their bitter rivals Colombia 2. They've not conceded any goals. And then today they've hammered Honduras 6.
Well, qualifying for the final does not translate into winning, you know, the gold medal. So they still have to play the final, but they have done well against Honduras. That's the problem I have with some of these. You know, I don't want to be disrespectful. Some of these lowly rated teams, you know, sometimes they don't have the class to play at this level. They just the
wheels under the pressure.
Yeah, they just capitulated under the pressure, playing at the Maracana, and you know, the Brazilians just took them, you know, to the cleaners. And get to the final, it may be Germany, to be Nigeria. There are no guarantees. Brazil have been to the final. They were actually in the final at the
2 years ago.
Last Olympic
4 years ago, I beg your pardon.
Beaten by Mexico. And when you look at the team that even played at the 1996 Olympics, they were full of you know stars. You know, I think that team was even better in terms of depth of quality than this team, and yet they couldn't get the gold medal. So there are no guarantees. They still have to play that final. Yes, they have qualified for the final, which is good for the host nation. You saw how the Maracana was jam-packed against Honduras, and we're expecting that the same scenario will be played out in the final this weekend.
All right, let's quickly take a look now at the domestic scene. We will continue to update you with the result of that game. It's now in the dying minutes, but it's Nigeria still trailing. We'll continue to talk about it, and no, it's now. I think it's over. It's over for Nigeria, because I've just been told that the Germans have scored another goal, and so it is Germany 2-0 against Nigeria. So I think it's over. Conveniently say it's over now, because we have just about a minute of regulation time and then added time to play, and the Nigerians have crumbled 2-0 to the Germans. All right, not a very, very good story. Not what we were expecting. Probably the boys were pushing up for an equalizer, and they got hit by the soccer punch.
Yeah, the Germans are free scoring. Before this game against Nigeria, 19 goals, considered 5 goals. So when you are playing against such teams, especially in the opening minutes, you have to be very, very careful. We didn't do that. Consider the goal. And when you consider this level, you are chasing the game, you're trying to get the equalizer, and an intelligent team will always catch you on the counter. And I think, yes, without even watching the game, we can hazard a guess that that must have happened. So for Nigeria, no shame for me. I think this team has done well. Went to this the football event without support, with a lot of issues, but the boys have been able to put that aside, get into the semi-final. We just hope that they can get a medal, for their efforts.
All right, I'm told we have to go on a quick break now. When we return from the break, we'll just spend time to look at the games played today in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Join us again. All right, guys, let's quickly take a look at the games played today in the Nigeria Professional Football League. March day 31. Let's take a quick look at the results. We'll talk about the results, and then there will be a game tomorrow. We'll talk about it as well before we wrap things up. Guys, all right, today, MFM, Warri Wolves, 1-1. Not a good result for the Lagos team. Lobby Stars were 3-0 up at some point, and then it became 3-2 against Abia Warriors. Tornadoes of Minna, we talked about this the day before, 3-0 over Aqua United, and then you had Sunshine, 3-0 against Ikorodu United, not good for the Lagos team. Shooting Stars couldn't win at home. They shared points with El Kaneme Warriors, 0-0, not good at all for the Oluyole Warriors. Rivers United, 1-0 over Atland, not doing Atland any favors, and then league leaders Rangers crumbled 2-0 to Ifeanyi Uba Adnewi. All right, tomorrow we have a game to be played, and that's going to be Nasarawa United against Kano Pillars. Guys, your thoughts very quickly. Relegation dogfight getting messier, and the title Rangers will have to really show that they really won this title by picking points on the road. Yeah,
they came to this game with 7-match unbeaten run, which was truncated by Ifeanyi Uba. Not too good for Rangers when you consider the distance between Nnewi and Enugu. You could expect that, because of the proximity, you could pick some points, fancy your chances of picking some points, but they have not done that. And 2-0, not a good result for the team that is contesting for the title. Wiki Stories could not play against Eyimba. That would have put the two teams in the right perspective as far as the league table was concerned. Toyin, for me, Ikorodu United, they are gone. I don't think that there's going to be any miracle.
But the worry is for the Lagos team. The other Lagos team, MFM, they've lost form at home. They find it difficult to even win games at home, and that could be crucial. This is the crucial stage of the season.
Surprising, but I don't think they'll get drawn.
Shooting Stars also not winning.
At some point, I thought Shooting was safe, but it reminded me the other time they win one game at home, they lose 2 away. Sometimes they draw at home. I was thinking they are safe, but if they continue this way, they might just get dragged down. But I think for MFM, maybe they'll just forget about the continent or title aspirations.
The survivor.
Yeah, that's all that matters at this moment.
All right. Let's just tell you, as we wrap things up on the program tonight, that the game is over. Full time now. The Germans have won that game by 2-0, and so the gold medal game is Germany against Brazil. Nigeria will have to fight for bronze against Honduras. Onye Uchuajuku already in the studio says is golden bronze for Nigeria. All right.
We have to win it first.
We have to win that game first before we talk about golden bronze. But guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Yemi, for your time as well on Sports Tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.